Hi guys, this is Scribbly again with another pen review, and today we are going to have a look at one of the most longed for pens of probably the past few years, I would say, because this is the Pelikan M1005 Stresemann Special Edition, a pen that has long been awaited in the fountain community. Its release date has been postponed from June 2019 on into the autumn/winter until now, when the pen has finally been released. I think the Pelikan M1000 generally, of course, is the flagship model of Pelikan, and it's a pen that is a grail pen for many fountain pen enthusiasts. And the Stresemann, which means that pinstripe finish, and especially the anthracite gray silver pinstripe finish, is a finish that does have very many fans. It's available in the M800 and in the M400 or M805 on M405, and fountain pen aficionados have long waited for an M1005. I think it was a equally awaited pen than if Pelikan maybe would finally bless us with a M1000 brown tortoise. But hey, at least we got a M1005 for now. Guys, the packaging really is nothing special. That's why I'm not gonna really dive into it. It's just your average Pelikan packaging. Faux leather pouch, and the Pelikan booklet down here. I know I don't have to look into that because I've reviewed a number of Pelikan pens and it's a fairly standard packaging, so we don't look into that. Let's have a look at this pen real quick, because there is a few differences to the other Stresemann pens, and we do a size comparison to those in a minute. So here we have it, the very large M1005, as said, Pelikan's flagship model, the largest Pelikan Souverän pen. At the cap, of course, we have the Pelikan with one chick. The cap is slightly frosted up here, as with all the other Pelikan Souverän fountain pens. We have those steps down. We have, of course, the bill-shaped clip. We have a glossy black cap, double cap band saying Pelikan Souverän Germany. We have this beautiful, as said, silver gray pinstripe finish, double band here at the end of the cap, piston turning knob because it's a piston filler, screw on cap. The M1000 actually unscrews with about half a cap turn, and then we see this massive feet, this massive nib. Here's a comparison to my thumbnail. I don't have exactly small hands. This nib here is really large, very massive nib, 18 karat gold, F for fine. This is a fine nib here. The nib is rhodium plated, that's why it's silver. Then we have a very long and very chunky section. This is really a beefy pen. The M1000 is one large pen, but very, very, very comfortable to hold. Section flares out a little bit here. Another ring down here. Very comfortable to hold, as said. And as you can see in my hand, it's a fairly large pen. The cap does posts not super deep onto the barrel, and the pen becomes not unwieldy, not unbalanced, still very balanced, still very comfortable to ride, but it's just an awkwardly large pen posted, at least for me. I want to show you a quick size comparison to other Pelikan pens or 05 pens 805, 405, just so you see the size comparison. You see the M1005 really is a large pen. We uncapped them real quick so that you can see that. I will then also all take them into my hand so that you can actually see how they look in hand. Maybe that helps you in comparing. If you have one of the other pens, that's what it looks like. You can see that the M1005 really is a large pen. It's a really large nib. Let me hold them in the right order. The M1005, the M805, I'm trying to sort of line them up, and the 405, a massive nib, friends. That's how they look, what they look like in hand. 1005. The 800, substantially smaller. And the 405, a lot smaller. 405, 1005. A massive difference. Let me cap all of those again. Let me show you another interesting difference. Something that is new to the M1005. I've not yet inked it. We've already talked about the fact that this pen is a piston filler. So you have the piston mechanism going up and down in here. Fills with ink, of course, inside the barrel here. Something that is new to the M1005, a new design feature, is that the piston mechanism, as with all other M800, M805, M1000, M1005, is made from brass. But here, with the new M1005, they have actually coated that brass in black so that it does fit the overall appearance of the pen. Whereas with the M805, the piston mechanism, as you can see in here, is also brass, but it is non-coated brass. So it's actually gold and it shimmers through the body, these cellulose acetate stripes here in gold. And I think it's a really nice, I mean, like, of course, the piston in the M405 is plastic, so it's black, so that's why you can't see it. So it's actually like a really nice design feature that in the M1005, they've also sort of like coated them, the piston mechanism in black, so that you don't see that. Let's have a quick comparative look. M1005 versus M1000. That's what it looks like. This is the classic green and black. Just in case you're interested in this comparison, they both very beautiful writing instruments. They both have a different style, obviously, going for themselves. This is what the duotone nib versus the monotone nib, so to speak, looks like. Both fantastically beautiful nibs, in my honest opinion. It's a matter of taste if you like that style more or that style more. Let's ink the M1005 up real quick and do a quick writing sample. I'll ink the pen up with an ink that I really like, Pilot Blue Black. I think it fits this pen also really nicely. Let's hope that I'm not doing a massive mess here right now. Wipe it a little bit. Fantastic, look how beautiful the ink splatters on this large nib look like. Love it. That's how I typically leave my nibs to write with. And let's do a writing sample. Zooming in for the writing sample just a bit. There we have it, 18 karat fine nib. Let's wait for the camera to focus. And there we go. The camera does not focus for some reason. Now it focuses. There we go with the Pelikan M1005 with a fine nib. As you can probably already see, this is a super wet nib. Because of the nib being that large and the tines being that long, the pen has a quite easy time to provide a little bit of line variation, even though you don't really press it hard, and put down a significant amount of ink. This nib is really a pleasure to write with. It's fantastic. The one thing that I do have to say, and that's something that I find holds across with Pelikan nibs, that the rhodium plated nibs, as opposed to the duotone nibs, write a little bit more feedbacky. Not sure if that somehow must have to do with the plating, but you can probably also hear it, that there's a little bit of feedback to the nib. Still, it is a fantastically writing pen, a very, very beautiful writer, a fantastic nib, and overall an absolutely great writing instrument. Price-wise, sometimes you'll find the pen for like 50 to 100 euro more than the other M1000s. It can be worth looking around a little bit, because sometimes you find them for equal prices. As said, it was a long-awaited pen. Finally, it's out. The M1005 Special Edition. Beautiful pen, and of course, a great pen to sort of wrap up the Stresemann trilogy. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next review. Ciao, ciao.